All right, welcome back, everyone. Dr. Ben, not a real doctor here. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of standing work. We're going to be working on some hip mobility and hip stability. We're not really going to need any equipment. I'm going to have this little handy stick mobility. Doesn't have to be stick mobility. It can be a broomstick, anything like that. PVC pole. We don't need anything fancy. You can use a chair, whatever works for you. But this is just going to give you something to kind of balance with as you're doing single leg stuff. You don't want to rely on it, but you want it to be there so you can focus on what you're doing instead of really worrying about falling over. So we're just going to start off really simple. This is going to be standing. We're going to do some single leg work. We're going to start with our right leg. And all I want you to do is just shift your weight to your left leg and pick your right knee up as high as you can. Hold it for a second. We're going to go for 3 reps on this side. Okay? Now, something you want to look out for while you're doing these, one more, is that you're not arching your back when you pick your leg up. You want to keep a nice straight line and use the muscles in your hips to pick your leg up. All right, we're going to go over to the other side. So 3 reps on the left side. And you want to hold at the top for just a second so that those muscles have a chance to do a little work at their end range of motion. All right, and now we're just going to do some hip hinging. So 5 reps, hip hinge, hold at the bottom, and come back up. Good, 3 more. I'm not really using this, it's just holding on to it. You can just let it dangle. Good. Now back to our leg pickups. At the top here, I want you to pull your leg up as high as you can and really engage the muscles in your hip and your lower abdomen. So again, 3 reps. Nice. Curl your foot up too, arch your toes up towards the ceiling so you can engage the muscles on the front of your lower leg as well. So we're getting a big contraction out of this, even though it's a pretty simple movement. Other side. And like I said, try not to rely on this stick. Use it if you need to, but you don't want to be using a lot of pressure on it. All right, back to hip hinges. 5 reps. Good. And remember to find the crease in your hips so that you're not using your back for this motion. You want to be hinging at just the hips. And 1 more. And we're going to go 1 more time through with that. So, right leg, 3 reps, pick it up nice and high, pull the leg up as high as you can at the top, and maintain that good straight line, ears, shoulders, hips, knee, ankle. One more. Okay, left side. And 1 more, last time through. Good. On to hip hinges, 5 reps. 2 more reps. All right, nice work. We're going to move on to some squats and split squats. So we're going to start with just a basic squat. We're going to go 5 reps for a squat, 3 reps split squat each side. So feet a little wider than hip width, so about hip to shoulder width, toes straight forward. And just like we did on the hip hinge, shift your hips back, lower down to a good comfortable position, and come back up. Pause at the bottom for just a second. Two more. Last one. Okay, for the split squats, take a comfortable stance, a little bit wider than shoulder width, and we're just going to keep a nice straight line with our upper body and drop down. 3 reps, remember. Last one. Nice work. Switch it up. And 3 reps. Maintain good body position. Don't let your back arch. Keep your hips under you. Good. Back to squats. Toes forward, a little wider than hip width. Hip hinge down and come back up. Remember to pause at the bottom for just a second. Last one. Nice. All right, split squats. 3 reps. Good, last one. Make sure you don't slam your knee into the ground at the bottom of these split squats. Other side. It's really going to do quite a bit of damage over the long haul. 3 reps. Good. One more time through. Back to squats. 5 reps. Remember, only go as deep as is comfortable. Don't force the depth. If you need to, you can put a box behind you to remind you where you need to be. 5 reps. One more. Nice. Last time through split squats. 3 reps. Think about good position, slow and controlled. One more. Good. 2 more reps. And last one. Good. Nice work. Now we're going to play a little imagination here. We're going to imagine that we have something we have to step over. So step over. And then on the way back, we're going to step under. Okay? So 3 reps each side, 3 times through. So, step over. Step under. Step over. Step under. Last rep. Step over. Step under. Good. Now we're going to go the other side. 3 reps. Step over. step under, step over, step under, step over, last one, step under. Good. All right, we're gonna go 2 more times through, and this will wrap us up. Now you can actually build things to go over and under, but sometimes it's easier to just go as high as you can and as low as you can. The actual objects will make you think and work a little bit, but this is a good way to just not have any excuses for not doing it. Just imagine you're stepping over something. Imagine you're stepping under something. All right, 3 reps. Over and under. And while you're doing this, again, don't force the movement. So don't, if you can't pick your legs up, last one, as high as I can, and you can't duck down as low as I can, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Work with where you're at. All right? Other side. 3 reps. Over. Under. Over. And under. Good work. Last one, going this way. And here we go. All right, we're gonna go 1 more time through, and that's gonna wrap us up for this little mobility session. Here we go. Two more. One more. Good. All right, let's go the other way. Last time through. And last one. All right, nice work, everybody. That is a little low-tech way, easy, you don't need much equipment, but this is really gonna work on your hip mobility and your hip stability. You're doing a lot of single leg work on this, and you're also moving laterally, which is something we don't do very often. Leads to a lot of hip stability, some balance issues. So take your time, work with small ranges of motion. As you get better at this one, you can add weight to make it more challenging. You can add 2x4 to make it more balance intensive. There are all kinds of ways you can scale this up as you get used to it. But take your time, do what you can do, don't force the movements, and just come back to it once, twice, 3 times a week. If this is something you want to focus on, do it every day. You'll see huge improvements in a short amount of time. But that's the movement session for today. I hope you guys enjoy it and come back for the next one. Check out all my movement sessions. I got all kinds of free stuff coming out on the channel these days. This is kind of my focus right now. So thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend if you're watching this in real time, and I'll see you next time. Till then, keep your life in motion.